Hey everybody, welcome back to Meats, Treats, and Streets. Today we're going to start a new series, What's for Dinner? So you ever get those situations where you have a busy week and you just don't have time to make everything from scratch? I've got a perfect recipe for you. Today we're going to be making birria tacos. Now we are going to be using a little bit of a shortcut with a product that we found on Amazon, these birria taco bombs. They are fantastic and delicious. So we're going to show you how to make that today. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get out our crock pot and we're going to take a nice little 3-pound chuck roast, place it in the crock pot. Some recipes will have you cook it in a frying pan and kind of sear it for a little bit. We did it without doing that and it came out just fine. Next, we're going to take one birria bomb and we're going to just place that in the crock pot. If you want, you can cut them in half. Just to spread some of that seasoning out, but they do dissolve nicely. During the cook time, I will go ahead and move the birria bomb around a little bit just to get some of that flavor all around. I've already added 2 cups of water, so now we're going to add 2 more cups of water. Put the cover on, and then we're going to set this to low. Now you can cook this anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. When it's done, you'll know the meat is just going to pull apart nice and tender, and that's the first step. So we're going to come back and see you in about 6 hours. Alright guys, so we're back. It's been about 6.5 hours since we first started our meat in the crock pot. We did go ahead and prepare some cheese as far as Colby Jack. We did the smoked cheddar if you watched our last video. We cut up some green onions and got some pico de gallo ready. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our meat out of the crock pot and we're going to put it in a pan where we can go ahead and shred it. I'm going to show you how to do that next. Alright, so we've got our meat removed from the crock pot into the tin pan. So what you really want to do is get yourself a nice pair of these claws. I do prefer the metal ones over the plastic ones. You're just going to come in here, grab one end and start shredding it up. Get it into nice little strands here. And after we get this all shredded up, we're going to go ahead and put this in our frying pan and start making these delicious tacos. Alright, so meat is all shredded up and now we're going to start on the tacos. So we really like to use these Mission Street tacos. They're very good for this recipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our taco or our tortilla. We're going to put it right in the juice that's left in the crock pot from cooking all day. All right, we're going to just get that coated on both sides here. Put it on a plate. Then after we have a couple tortillas soaked in that juice, we're going to go ahead and bring it over to the stove and start making our taco. All right, so we're going to take a nice non-stick frying pan, about medium heat. Put your tortillas in there with that liquid on there. Then you're going to start putting in your toppings or your fillings. Try not to overfill this with too much meat or any kind of cheese or whatever toppings you're using, just because it is a little bit messy when you do it that way. These tacos are pretty small, so you can make quite a few of them. Just put a little bit less of your fillings in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to let these tortillas brown on one side and then we're going to fold these in half. So these are Jess's. She likes hers with Colby. And a little bit of green onion. I'm going to make mine with the smoked cheddar and a little bit of pico in there. So just make sure you're checking these, make sure they don't get too stuck to the bottom here. And then once they're done on one side, you're going to just fold it on over. What you're looking for is this nice golden crust on each side of that taco. Guys, look how amazing these things came out. If you could eat this through the camera, you would see how delicious it is. Nice golden on both sides, nice secure taco. So, last thing that we're going to do with this dish is we're going to take some of the juice that's in the crock pot, stir it up, get that all remixed back up. And this is going to become a delicious dipping sauce for your birria tacos. So all in all, we spent about 15 minutes prep, maybe 10-12 minutes cooking, and it gives your family a nice easy recipe when you don't feel like making something from scratch. We'll list all the ingredients, and I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Take care.